This is your Barbados Today evening update for Wednesday, December the 7th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Government and the National Union of Public Workers today got a sound chiding from the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association. BHTA President Roseanne Myers rapped the two sides for failing to settle the pay dispute, describing it as a crying shame. Myers urged the parties to return to the bargaining table as a matter of urgency, warning that too much was at stake.
Every agency wants to blame the other. So far, one thing is for sure, there are absolutely no winners in an independent Barbados at 50 years when it comes to the type of welcome that we are giving. We can truly do better. Through continued constructive dialogue, we must try at all costs not to sabotage the Barbados economy that continues to grow against all odds. The BHTA calls on the other two social partners, the government and the unions, to return to the table and stay at the table with a conviction to bring the impasses affecting the efficient operation of the airport to a close. We are all losers if we allow this situation to continue.
The students of Graydon Sealy Secondary, teachers, family, friends, and well-wishers pay their respects at a grand tribute for the man who led the school for more than a decade. This evening, the body of former Principal Matthew Farley reposed in the school hall as scholars took their final glimpses of the beloved educator who taught for more than 40 years. Some could hardly contain the tears for the man who they say will never be forgotten. His former students told Barbados Today how Mr. Farley had changed their lives.
Well, Mr. Farley had changed me, right? When I came into the Garrison School, formerly known as Graydon Sealy, I was not settled. I wasn't settled at all. Farley would flog me. If it's 5 times a week, he would. Farley, he just had me very disciplined. Farley leaving from the school, Farley dying, passing away, had touched me. Mr. Farley, I had to learn about manners because when he come in the room and like talking, and even if he thinks that I speak, he will make sure he flog me to make sure that I when he speak, and he knows to like, he knows to show me his full support. So that would encourage me to just push and step to try to achieve our goal. Well, Mr. Farley was fair. When we saw he was like flog us, and they still said we didn't care. He got to spend his time home. He liked the new plans to be long and stuff, but still he wouldn't. He was very understandable. He was an understandable person. Well, I like Mr. Farley that he was fair. He was a fair person, right? So we are very thankful. I came into this school and used to give a lot of trouble. And like Mr. Farley would just meet me until he thinks I said it, until I behave. But Mr. Farley was a very nice man. He was understandable and he was loving and sharing. And his passing away was very hard.
He will be laid to rest at the Coral Ridge Memorial Gardens following his funeral service at the Abundant Life Assembly tomorrow. To the law courts now, 2 St. Michael men were remanded to Her Majesty's Prison at Dodds after appearing at the District A Magistrates Court this morning. 20-year-old Jerome Anton Stewart of 8th Avenue, New Orleans, St. Michael, and 19-year-old Akil Jerome St. Hill of 6th Avenue, New Orleans, were charged in connection with a shooting incident in Tudor Street, Bridgetown last Saturday. Stewart is also facing drug charges. Magistrate Christy Coffey Sargent has ordered the 2 men to reappear in court on January the 6th next year. 4 local artists today received the NIFCO Governor General's Awards at a brief ceremony at Government House. Chef Damien Leach won the coveted prize in culinary arts, while Jason Hope received the accolade for visual arts. Poet Esther Phillips got the award for literary arts, while Yolanda Holder was recognized for her work in theater arts. The presentations were made by Governor General Sir Elliot Belgrave and NCF CEO Cranston Brown. Each awardee received a trophy and a check for $7,500. $500.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Get your paper, get your paper. Only $2.25, $2.20. Who? For what? That's Bear Stale News. I don't read about that from Barbados today since last night. That can't only can't do. $2.20. Who?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
This Christmas will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie fix up the kitchen and a new TV we get in. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Read all about it, read all about it. Get your paper, only $2.25. Miss, get your paper. You again with that stale news from yesterday. I got the Barbados Today app on my phone, and I just get my news for free. What do she?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
In Trinidad and Tobago, authorities are stepping up efforts to crack down on the high level of domestic violence. The country recorded 1,613 reports of domestic violence, with women accounting for the majority of cases. More in this report from TV6 News.
The Office of the Prime Minister, Gender and Child Affairs, is seeking to raise awareness and reaffirm its commitment to this cause through a series of initiatives.
The Office of the Prime Minister, Gender and Child Affairs recognizes that financial dependence on one's spouse or partner contributes to the vulnerability of women. Programs such as the Women in Harmony and the Women in Non-Traditional Skills Training administered by Gender Affairs Division equip women with skills that give them earning potential.
The ministry also provides support for men and boys who too fall victim to violent acts. But with a vast majority of incidents perpetrated by males, one young man says more focus needs to be placed on them.
There needs to be greater awareness of the things that men do that they think do not significantly impact or affect women.
And on the international scene, Prime Minister Matteo Renzi hands in his resignation to Italy's president 3 days after losing a referendum. Italians voted last Sunday by a margin of 59% to 41% against Mr. Renzi's plans for constitutional reform, prompting his decision to step down. He had promised to wait until the Senate passed the 2017 budget, which it did earlier in the day. President Sergio Mattarella will start consultations with political parties to form a caretaker government as early as tomorrow. That's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper email updates and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.